Good evening, everyone, and welcome to night number 19 of the Dusty Classic. A little bit later than scheduled tonight, but it's been a long week. It's been a very long week, so we'll get through. We should be up to date now and on time the next few days. We're starting things off, though, with the fabulous Freebirds. We have got PS Michael Hayes with the red, and we have got Terry Gordy with the black trunks and the red, knee pads and the white boots. And we've got the Authors of Pain, Akam and Reza. This is actually a very strong group, this one. Over the next two episodes, we've got Freebirds versus Authors of Pain. In our second match in today's episode, we're going to have the Uso brothers versus Edge and Christian. Then in tomorrow's episode, we've got the Good Brothers versus the Gorillas of Destiny and the Grizzled Young Vets versus DIY. So, like I said, it's a very, very strong set of 8, these lot. And I would not be surprised if the winner of the entire competition comes out of this. That was insanely strong. I think that's Akam in the ring and Rezar on the outside, I believe. I think Rezar's the one who's got the MMA background as well. I might be getting all these informations wrong, so I'm still surprised that the Authors of Pain got released, you know. I thought they were quite decent. I thought as a strong heel tag team they were very effective, but I suppose one of them was a bit injury prone, and that was always going to be a problem because I don't think one of them on their own was ever going to make it, so I don't know. It's a tricky one. I dare say somebody will pick them up. Maybe AEW can do with a dominant heel tag team. Impact Wrestling, they'd like to talk about how great their tag team division is, but I think they've got some weaknesses there as well. The dominant, strong heel tag team is working pretty well. Maybe they would work pretty well with Team Taz, you know. That would actually work, I think. Akam and Rezar with Taz and Ricky Starks, Brian Cage. That could definitely work. As Michael Hayes, of course, with the steel chair. Remember, these matches are all no disqualification. As Akam? No? Yeah, it's Akam on the outside, I think, and Rezar in the ring. Akam striking down on Michael P.S. Hayes, while Terry Gordy and Rezar in the middle. I might be completely wrong. I would like the people that I'm not sure who's who to get knocked out this, I must admit, you know. I mean, the Usos are a big one for me next time out. I don't know which Uso's which. I never have, and they're identical. It's so difficult to know. I know in this one you probably can tell because I think one of them's wearing a shirt and the other one's not, but I wasn't smart enough to remember which one's which. So it's tricky for me. It's a pretty even match so far, though. Both teams getting some good offense, but the Authors of Pain currently in control. Nice wasteland there in the middle of the ring. As P.S. Hayes getting wiped out middle of the ring as well. Gordy now, and it's a big turnaround here for the Freebirds. Like I said, very even, end-to-end game, really. As Bam Bam Terry Gordy now up with a pile driver. Big old pile driver. Strike in the face now around the back into the Saito suplex as well. As Michael Hayes sends Rezar to the outside. Akam is pinned, and the fabulous Freebirds make their way through to round number 2. They did really well there, actually, the Freebirds. Really, really well. Authors of Pain had some pretty dominant, strong moments, but the Freebirds were able to show resilience and come through and come out on top. And they've done well. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. And of course it was Bam Bam Terry Gordy with the pile driver right here, followed up by the Saito suplex, which was enough to get the 1, the 2, and the 3 count. There it is, the big Saito suplex. We've seen Terry Gordy a few times now already, haven't we? He was involved in the Hardcore Championship tournament. Where else? He was involved in something else as well, wasn't he? Wasn't he involved in the Legends Never Die as well, I think? But there we go. The fabulous Freebirds make their way through to round number 2 of the SWE Tag Team Dusty Classic Tournament. Right, let's move on to match number 2. And here we go then. I forgot to talk about that one. Right, the Usos. Now I figured this out. Jimmy is the Uso who's wearing a shirt. There we go. Game, set, match. Jimmy's wearing a shirt. Jay is not wearing a shirt. That's how we know which Uso is which. But it's Edge and Christian versus the Usos. Again, it should be a very difficult match for both these teams. Not going to be one-sided whatsoever. Both have got a great opportunity of going through. And, of course, the second round, the fabulous Freebirds are waiting for whoever gets through this. They got to get through this. Edge now dropping the knee right in the face of Jimmy Uso. Jay and Christian fighting away. I'm still not sure how I feel about Christian in AEW. I don't know. It's really tricky. We've not really seen much of him so far, but what I have seen has been a little bit... I don't know, I'm hoping, I'm going to give it time. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I wasn't that excited about him coming in and all that sort of stuff, but hopefully with time, it's going to be a very effective signing, and I feel like if he doesn't react well in the ring, at least we still know we're going to get a fantastic competitor in the case of a trainer, really. Somebody who can pass their knowledge on to some of the younger talents. Jimmy Uso now slamming the face of Edge into the apron. And there's the chair being swung by Jimmy Uso. Edge knocks the chair out of his hand. Jay now with Christian up. He's going to drop him face first in the apron. Wow, I think Jimmy actually dropped Edge on a neck breaker on the top of that steel chair. Seemed that way. Big DDT there by Edge again on Jimmy. Jay's up on top now. Is he thinking they're going for that big... Oh, he went for the elbow to the spine, but Christian saw it coming to the outside. And there's the execution by Edge on Jimmy Uso on the outside. Christian now looking for a sledgehammer and swinging it into Jimmy. There's the pin as Edge flapjacks Jimmy. It's Jey Uso in the ring with Christian. I'll get there. The execution by Christian on Jimmy Uso as well. Edge with a spear on the outside on Jay. Oh my god, my god. Get the Usos out of this competition. I can't handle this. It's Jay on the inside, Jimmy on the outside. Jimmy now taking Edge down. Christian with a frog splash on Jey Uso. Only enough for a 2 count. Jimmy still working over Edge on the outside. Send him straight into the ring post. Christian is stalking Jay, looking for that kill switch. And he hits it as well, but Jimmy is back in the ring. And Jimmy is not paying attention, but he finally does get there in time. Attempted super kick there by Jimmy. Edge was able to duck away. It's a big back and forth match, isn't it? It's Edge now and Jimmy in the inside of the ring. Edge with the big boot across the chest. Jey Uso grabbing a chair on the outside. Can't quite decide what to do with that chair, but now does come into the ring as Edge takes down Jimmy Uso. Christian's back in with the chop on Jay. Nice arm breaker there. Drop kick right in the face by Jimmy as well. I think he caught Jay with a lot more of that than he really thought. And the pair of them with a strike, super kicks, now a neck breaker. Edge is down the outside. This is their big opportunity. They have just Christian alone on the inside of the ring. There's the Russian leg sweep. Jimmy now stalking Christian. And there's that big super kick by Jay on Christian. Edge is back in, though, to break it up. Edge now looking for that electric chair drop, but Jay is able to break free. Jimmy now rolling through Christian. Has the arm locked. And now into the submission, but Christian breaks free, using his strength in the legs. Christian breaks the pin up by Jay on Edge as well, as now the Usos working together. And the Usos in full control at the moment. And there's that big super kick. Right, we continue on. I don't know what's wrong with this bloody computer. Once again, all the USBs disconnected as it has. And Christian tapped. If the computer could have waited like 5 seconds, we would have finished the match. But the Usos have got the win. The Usos are through as my computer lets us down. This computer costs £2,000. Why does it randomly disconnect all the bloody USBs for? It's a travesty. A real travesty, but there we go. Big match there. Big win for the Usos. And a loss for Edge and Christian, which does surprise me. But that is the end of their tag team run here today. And that is the end of our episode. I hope you have enjoyed. Of course, if you have, hit the like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. And we'll be back tomorrow for episode 20 of the first round, where we'll have the Gorillas of Destiny versus the Good Brothers and the Grizzled Young Vets versus DIY.